Welcome everybody to the No Name Nonsense Podcast 3N. I'm still trying to work on what a tagline for. It was like N3 or was it N cubed or squared? I wasn't great at math in school, so.
It's cubed.
Oh, there we go. N cubed?
Yeah.
There you go. That's what
N
we have you here
cubed.
for, Mama Steve. That's what we have you for. I mean,
I
not,
try.
not only because of your beauty, but as well as your brains. And if no one knew, Mama Steve is in the building with us. Mama Steve, tell everybody what's going on. How you doing?
I can't complain. I'm still recovering from Halloween.
Yep, I
And
see
I've
you
got
drinking that water.
Yep, I've got my gallon of water with me this morning. I'm going to be honest with you. I've this past week I've eaten so much candy and like so much bad food, and it's like every holiday I like put on that extra like 5 pounds of water weight, and now I'm trying to get rid of it because I feel gross.
Well, that's funny you mentioned that because we're going to talk about holidays. But before we jump into holidays, Mama Steve, please tell the beautiful, lovely folks out there where can they find us to listen to our beautiful voices every day?
Well, a couple of places. You can listen to us on Spotify under Head Canon Circus. That's Head Canon Circus. And all of our topics are segmented. So instead of having to listen to one giant podcast and you get bored halfway through it, you're just waiting on your topic. You can pick the topic that you want to listen to, click on it, and it's right there for your listening pleasure. Also, we have a YouTube channel and Facebook, Head Canon Circus, if you want to see our beautiful faces.
Yeah, no, I actually I told my wife I got to start getting better lineups and shape ups. We're going to be on the Tizoop. I gotta be clean out here for it. So today, not so much because, again, we were out late, doing the damn thing out here. Battle and Brew, shout out to them for that. Also, we do have a playlist under DJ Tunes and Corny J where you can hear some of these segments, but also musical interludes in between. So I actually listen to it when I work out. I'll put us on, hear about 3-4 songs, hear us talk, and then go to the next song. So just throwing it out there for people. Again, DJ Tunes and Corny J for the playlist for this shows and others. All right, let's jump into the topic today. I wanted to have this topic because I am going to hurt a lot of people's feelings because Halloween to me is a trash holiday.
What?
And I decided to say,
you know what?
Let's rank the holidays, guys.
No.
I know this is people's favorite part of our show when we start ranking and debating things. So we're here now. We are ranking the holidays. Now, I didn't have a real criteria for holidays itself. I didn't include things like, Arbor Day or Earth Day. I didn't include those trash-ass holidays. Those are second-tier holidays. We only like the best here for this show, for the No Name Nonsense Podcast. So I'm going to give my rankings, and then if I miss some holidays, just call it what it is. But here are my rankings for holidays. So my number one holiday is 4th of July. You can't beat good food, cooking out, nice weather, and fireworks. That's my number one holiday. Love 4th of July. My number two holiday is Thanksgiving. Just the food, the family, the atmosphere. Love it. I'm rocking it there. My number three holiday, New Year's Eve. Same thing. I don't know if you guys know the trend here. If there's food and a bunch of drinking, I'm there. But I know it's going to be one that's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, but we're going to get there in a second. This is my number four, is Memorial Day. Yeah. Same thing, same premise as we're going through the same thing. My number five, which is underrated, sneaks right in there, is Labor Day. And for me, it holds
underrated. No,
it holds a special thing for me because it doesn't hold it so much in the South. For us growing up in the North, people will remember Labor Day was a day right before you had to go back to school. So for us, Labor Day was like, oh crap, it's Labor Day. We got to get it all in. Because we know we're going to bed early. We know so that's the last day at the pool, like everything. It was the last day of everything. Pretty much the last day of summer for most kids when I was growing up. My next one is President's Day, which is just a free day off, which I know now some companies don't give it off now and they're lyrious about it. My next one after that is St. Patty's Day. Now, why St. Patty's Day is ranking so much lower is because technically you don't get it off. It's not federal, but it has what we talked about, food and drinking. So it's there for me. Finally, after that, we get to Halloween. Halloween, again, ranks so low on my list because, again, you don't get it off. But, it's candy involved. It's costumes. You get a couple of parties here and there. That's cool. But I hate having to go and get dressed up for anything in life, let alone dressed up as a costume just to go and drink and hang out. That's why it's so low on my list. And my last one, everybody should know because nobody's like, well, where's this one at? Christmas. I hate Christmas. I may be the Grinch. I hate Christmas. And why I hate Christmas is the biggest reason is Christmas is the fakest holiday on this list. Christmas is the moment where everybody pretends to be nice, where everybody pretends to love everybody. And for the 11 months of the year, you act like dicks and assholes. And then the last month comes and all of a sudden, oh, Christmas spirit, love Jesus, come here. I hate, and then I hate the gift giving portion of it because I feel like you're only giving gifts to make you feel good. You're not giving gifts to make other people feel good. You're giving gifts to see the other people's reaction when you give them this gift. It is not for them. It is for you. It is self-serving. It's a selfish, nasty, fake holiday. And I wish we would do away with Christmas. I wish Christmas was just like, hey, we're going to get together and we're going to all break bread together and talk and have a good time, and Christmas Day ended. But no, we got to do gifts and ceremonies and Christmas breakfast and Christmas church. And it's horrendous. I hate Christmas. Call me a Grinch all you want. You know I'm right. You know, and think about all the people that go broke. Oh, we ain't got no money all year, but all of a sudden at Christmas, you're just charging up the credit card with all this stupid stuff to give somebody a happy Merry Christmas because you know what? That's what you're supposed to do. No, what you're supposed to do is be fiscally responsible and say, hey, I ain't got it this year. You ain't getting no gifts. I know it sucks, but you'll be all right because you know what? Right after Christmas over, you'll be right back at your normal life where you didn't have any of that shit to begin with. Right. So Christmas is my last gift. So, Mama C, I know I get through a bunch of holidays at you. Where is Halloween on your list of holidays, or do you have a list of holidays breaking down?
I have a list of holidays, and I like to start from the worst ones, if you don't mind, because I just want to get it off my chest.
Yes.
You're not the only Grinch in the building. I agree on Christmas. Now, I have a lot to say about Christmas. When I was a kid, I loved Christmas. Why? Because we spent every Christmas with my grandparents. Every Christmas. Christmas, day after Christmas. We spent it with my grandparents, Granny and Granddaddy. And, you know, it was happy. She made her Christmas cake. I loved it. She cooked. It was just a warm time. We got to decorate the tree together. And it was just, a thing of nostalgia. But ever since they died, they died within a year. They died within the same year. Mm-hmm. So ever since then, it just kind of, the years after that, it was like, all right, so where are we going to spend Christmas now? It made it just really awkward. It was either at my parents' house or we would spend it at my aunt and uncle's condo, and it was fine. And, it was like, all right, it's not Granny and Granddaddy's Christmas, but we're still together, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. And then you get married. And then you have to swap between spending Christmas with your parents or with the in-laws. So one year, when we moved here, I decided to host Christmas for everyone. Bad idea. Thought I had it all together. There were 17 people. My mother-in-law was like, well, what about the tables? We need tables. I'll rent the tables. We need tables. Okay, you could rent the tables. She rented the tables, rented the chairs from a local rental place, and we set them out. And then, of course, my mother was like, what about food? Do you have enough food? Do we really need food? How much food do we need? That was the thing. So we already had a turkey. Travis had gotten a turkey from his job, and it was in the freezer, so we already had the turkey. And just in case, I bought a ham. I got a honey-baked ham just in case, because some people like ham. We're getting a list of other foods. Well, then everyone decides, oh, let's grill the turkey this year. Not fry it like we already know how to do, but let's grill it instead. Let's try something different. Okay, let's fast forward to Christmas morning. I get up at 6 a.m. and I am peeling and mashing those potatoes, and I am starting the sides, and everyone starts getting in my way. I had appetizers on the table, and everyone's like mingling, and just everybody wants to like get in my way as I'm trying to cook. The turkey didn't cook all the way through. So we tried
the grilled turkey that they were trying to do.
They wanted a grilled turkey, and I had a grill, and Travis and my dad are trying to grill this poor turkey, and it just didn't work. It's still raw. We're microwaving the turkey as we're eating. It is a good thing I bought this ham.
Christmas is your worst holiday? What's the second
hate Christmas.
Worst?
Thanksgiving.
Wow,
I'll say
okay.
why. So my grandmother died the day before Thanksgiving, and ever since then, it just kind of reminds me of the anniversary of when my grandmother died. So, yeah.
All right. So what's after Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving's terrible. Christmas, Thanksgiving. All right.
I am gonna. It's kind of a mixture between all the holidays that I can't get off from work, St. Patrick's Day, President's Day, stuff like that, because it really doesn't do anything for me.
Right.
Um, and I hate getting pinched on St. Patrick's Day if I forget to wear green and people just
Hmm.
start pinching me. Excuse me, I didn't ask you to touch me. If I were to slap you in the face, does that count for you not wearing
Oh,
green?
I tell them straight up. If you pinch me, I'm punching you. Like I let them know off the rip. Like, cause you assaulted me, I have to defend myself, and then that stops all that pinching shit.
Right. Valentine's Day is okay, although it's funny because we got married the week before Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is really non-existent for us because it's basically what we do is we just have a week of celebrating our wedding anniversary and Valentine's Day kind of like at the same time. So we really don't acknowledge Valentine's Day. It's just a week of like an anniversary week. We'll do something. We'll go on a cruise or we'll do something.
I love
You know,
Valentine's Day off my list because that's another trash holiday. That's a secondary holiday to me. It,
yeah.
it's for
It's
people that are desperate and want to be romantic, but it's more desperation. If you're a real G and you're really in love, you don't give a damn about no Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is every day with your person. But neither here nor there. Continue.
Well, and I want to go back to Christmas real quick. Another thing is that we have to go to midnight mass like every Christmas.
I mean, you don't got to do nothing, but okay.
No, no, we do.
No. You actually don't. Like you don't have to do nothing. You choose to do it because you're trying to make someone happy, but you don't have to do nothing.
One year I almost at my they do the candle lit, and everyone sings Silent Night at the end with the candles lit and they turn the lights off, and my candle almost hit the program and caught fire. um Halloween,
Okay.
because I like candy. I really don't dress up anymore. Um but the candy aspect is fine. And then what we were doing last night, we went to a gaming bar and just chilled for Halloween, and it was just watching other people wear costumes. It's fine with me.
Right. Shout out
um
to Battle and Brew again. Great
yep.
time. Great time.
Even though they don't sponsor us, we love them.
Yeah, this is
i
not
wish
an
they I
ad.
wish they did. We can do live streams there. They have all the
Oh, that'd be
capabilities to
so
do it.
dope.
Oh my gosh, we totally should. Okay, that's another conversation for after the show.
Right,
um
right.
I would say my top favorite holidays are 4th of July, Memorial Day, and Labor Day because it's a 3-day weekend.
Hmm.
4th of July, kind of sort of, but we get that day off and we get to my parents have a lake house. They that's where I grew up and that's where they retired at, and it's basically just spending that weekend at their place, like hanging out on the lake, drinking, just being outside on the boat, water, everything. We like it. We like the food, the barbecue, the chicken, um, the desserts, fireworks, stuff like that. I
Hmm.
I really like those holidays where I get to go home and spend it with my parents, and we get to just have like a chill, lazy weekend on the lake.
Okay.
Very, very hippy dippy. And then of course New Year's Eve. Love New Year's Eve.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'll admit I battled New Year's Eve on Thanksgiving but I just think the food aspect for me for Thanksgiving's tops over New Year's Eve. But New Year's Eve is definitely really, really, really high on my list.
Yes.
Just the partying, the having a good time, staying up late. And then I think also the hope and inspiration that going into a new year brings. Now, majority of us ain't gonna do shit different than we did the last year. But the fact that that moment we have hope that, you know what, we're gonna change some things and we're gonna be
Yeah.
better human beings. We're gonna go to the gym more. We're gonna eat healthier. We're gonna study so we can get that promotion at our jobs. And then September hits and we're like, shit. Remember at the beginning of the year when we thought we was
Yep.
gonna do this awesome shit and
Yep.
nothing changed. So, but
Yep.
again, hope springs eternal. Hell,
Yep.
our last president got 8 years off of hope. So hope springs eternal, man. And New Year's Eve is high on my list. I love New Year's Eve.
Well, we spend New Year's Eve together all the time. Your family, my family, and then our friends. And this is our fifth New Year's Eve that we've done together. What?
Probably so, yeah.
Yeah, since we've moved here. And so and it's our turn to host it. I'm actually really excited about it because I remember when we were remember last New Year's Eve we were at Brittany's, and
Yes.
we were all like 2020 is going to be our year. Yeah, woo. And we're just all like cheering and just excited about 2020, and then now look at it. It is shit.
All right. Well, that wraps up our rankings of Halloween. Like I said, I think mine was second to last. Yours was in that amalgamation of non-get off holidays, but
Yep. One
higher.
last thing. One
Yes.
last thing. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. I hate that song.
Well, this is where we part, and I realize that some things we're just not going to agree with in life, and don't tell too many people that, because a lot of Black people would knife fight you over that song. That and like the Temptations Christmas, they will knife fight you. So just be careful. That's
when
all.
I hear the opening bars of Mariah Carey's, cursed ear blood, I just lose it.
Again,
but anyway, find us on Spotify.
Absolutely. And then check us out on Spotify under Head Cannon Circus. Also, check out our playlist, DJ Tunes and Corny J, where you find some of this material, but also some songs in between it. Again, I use it to work out. Also, check us out on Facebook. Go ahead and like and follow us there. And check us out on YouTube. Go ahead and like and follow us there. Also, like and subscribe there. And hit the bell to be notified. Also, share some of our content with people. I'm pretty sure when you get a laugh, they'll get a laugh as well. But for us here at the No Name Nonsense Podcast, we are going to end this one. Tell us where you rank Halloween. Because I'm pretty sure some of y'all are like, oh, Halloween's the best holiday ever because I get to do this and do that. And it's like, no, it's not the best. No, it's not the best. And I know some people are going to kill us because how we rank Christmas. But you know what?
Sorry.
If you really kill us about Christmas, you come on the show and you defend Christmas to us, and we see what you think about it. But other than that, everybody else, thank you all for listening, and we will be back soon.
See you soon.